Hello and welcome to this week's newsletter, and this week we'll start with Galston Golf Club Championship news. And what a fantastic weekend it was. 160 players playing in total, 138 men and women plus 22 juniors. So it was a fantastic turnout all weekend. The weather on Saturday was very tough, very breezy, a typical Galston day. But on Sunday, the winds dropped and it was absolutely beautiful. And the golf played was fantastic as well. So this year's men's club champion became Danny Weston. Well done, Danny. I think that's the 6th time he's become club champion. He beat Danny Perrin by 1 shot. Both players were tied for the lead going down the last 2 holes. And fantastic golf. Danny Weston was 1 shot ahead with 2 holes to go. And fantastic golf by both players. They both birdied 17 and 18 for Danny Weston to pip Danny Perrin by 1 shot. Danny Perrin, who shot a superb 72 gross on the first day in all that wind. That was an unbelievable score. He came second. Danny Weston shot 75 and then 70 to win it on 1-4-5. Well done to Danny Weston. I think it was win number 6 in the men's club championship. Danny Perrin third, a shot behind, and then Danny Perrin second, a shot behind, and then Chris Duffy third, a further shot behind that. So it was great golf, well played, Danny Weston. In the ladies competition, the ladies club championship, the scratch prize was won by Tanya McGregor. She did superb. Tanya shot, what did Tanya shoot up now? I can't quite remember. I've got it up here. Tanya shot 179 for 2 rounds. So well done, Tanya. Superb golf there. Brilliant, really, really well played. Next year going to be ladies captain, interestingly enough. So congratulations on that appointment. In the men's handicap division, Scott Larkin won. Well done, Scott. Great golf there. He won quite well in the end. He won by 5 shots. He shot a net 69 and then a net 66 on the Sunday to win by 5 shots from Jerry Patterson. Well done, Jerry. 82 years old, I think he said. He came second with a total of 140, net 70, net 70. Barry Needham third with a net full 142, who beat Steve Stone, Stuart Pearce, Dave Wooden and Wayman Arundel all on countback. So well done, Barry Needham, for coming third. But ultimately, well done, Scott. Scott Larkin, fantastic stuff there. In the ladies handicap division, Beryl Fotheringham won with a total of 151. Well done, Beryl. She beat Jan Parsons in the second on 156. Well done, Beryl. Great golf that. A net 74 followed by a net 77. Very steady stuff. Well played. In the junior scratch championship, Louis Bayfield won. Junior captain Louis Bayfield. He won shooting 90. Just 1 round on the Sunday. Didn't have his best game, but he still managed to put off a victory. He beat Jacob Goldsmith into second. In the handicap division, Arthur Darby won with a net 67, I think. Yeah, net 67 or net 66. He won. Well done, Arthur. He became the junior club handicap champion. He beat Sam Hunter by 1 shot into second. So well done, Sam. And in the junior 9-hole championship, Rico Vitesi won with a fantastic 24 points over 9 holes. He beat Gilly Warnoff into second, who got 43 points, and Theo Craft into third, who also got 43 points bet on countback. So well done to all the winners over their club championship. Well done to John Maddock for organising it all, and well done the committee for supporting them all. It was a superb weekend, the first of many, and how the club championship should be done, with everybody in the club able to participate. Female, male, junior, everybody with a handicap was able to participate in that event, and I'm sure it's going to go from strength to strength for years to come. So well done to all the winners. Fantastic event. Continuing on with Galston Golf Club news, we'll go back to last Wednesday's ladies divisional Stapleford and Peggy Norton trophy, and it was Lee Denny, ladies captain, who won with a fantastic 43 points. Well done, Lee. Great golf that. She beat Gail Chapman on countback, also with 43 points. Well done, into second place. So 2 of you there on 43 points. That is amazing golf. But Lee Denny, ladies captain, just won on countback. In Division 2, another good score. Sheena Emmerich won with 42 points. Well done, Sheena. Beat Maggie Hart into second on 38 points. Some good scoring there. And in Division 3, Laura Westthorpe won with 41 points, beating Vicky Peake and Sheila Sterry into second and third respectively on 37 points. Well done. Some good golf there, ladies. Well played. And on last Thursday, we had the men's midweek Stapleford where David Uden won with 41 points. He won Division 1 with 41 points. Well done, David. Continuing your good golf. That handicap is now going to start moving in the right direction again, so well played, David. Josh Matzer came second with 38. Jack Noakes third with 37. In Division 2, Andy Ingham won with 39 points. Well done, Andy. His handicap continues to move in the right direction as well. Well played, Andy. He won with 39 points, beating David Wooden and Keith Newbury into second and third on 37 points. And in Division 3, Barry Peake won. Well done, Barry. He won with 38 points, beating Ray McWilliam on countback, also on 38 points, with John Tremaine, Tony Palmer, Max Evans and David Moore all on 36 points. Well done, everybody, for this week's golf competitions. Now, I didn't get to see much of the professional tours on TV over the weekend because I was here all weekend, excuse me, supporting the club championship, so I didn't get to see much golf at all. But we'll have a quick look through who won what over the last weekend, and then we're going to talk about an Open preview because that's coming up next week. So on the European Tour, it was the Irish Open held over at Mount Juliet Golf Course, a lovely country park in Ireland, although I'm not sure why they play these country park courses in Ireland when there's so many fantastic links golf courses they could go and play, but I guess it's all about money. Whoever puts the most money out front, they will get the tour event there. So, but Mount Juliet, very, very pleasant golf course anyway, and it was Adrian Marunk from Poland who won for the first time on the European Tour, DP World Tour. Well done, Adrian Marunk from Poland, the first Polish winner ever to win on the DP World Tour / European Tour. So well done that. He's been knocking on the door for a couple of seasons now, so he's finally got over the line and won. He beat Ryan Fox, who's been in great form at the moment. He beat Ryan Fox into second. Ryan Fox, New Zealand, a big hitting lad, hits it absolute miles. He's been great form recently. Won a few weeks ago and had a second place and another second place now. So Ryan Fox is in great form. On the USPGA Tour, JT Poston led from start to finish. He was never capped. He shot a really good first round and he ended up winning. He went wire to wire as he led the first round, second round and then third round, and then went on to win. He shot 21 under for 4 rounds. Great golf. That beat a European stalwart, Christian Betancourt, into second. He was 18 under along with Emilio Guino from Argentina, also on 18 under as well. So JT Poston, was that his first win on tour? I'm not so sure. But again, he's another one of those that's been knocking on the door, and to win wire to wire was a fantastic effort. Well done to JT Poston. So yes, next Thursday, the Open Championship, the 150th Open Championship, that's history, starts at St Andrews, and what a place St Andrews is. Just the whole town is fantastic. If you've never been, highly recommend it. I love St Andrews, my most favourite place in the world. Not just the golf courses, but the town itself. It's the only town in the world where you can walk through the middle of town with your golf trolley and it wouldn't seem unusual at all because there's so many other people doing exactly the same thing. Imagine that happening down Galston High Street. But yeah, it's just an amazing place, Galston. Galston is obviously an amazing place, but St Andrews is just an amazing place for golf, so that's there. Who do I think's going to win? Oh, I don't know. You know me and my tips sort of thing, but I think, who knows really? But let's go with Jon Rahm. I fancy Jon Rahm to do all right. He's normally very good in the wind. I haven't seen a forecast whether it's going to be windy or not, but Jon Rahm's normally very good in the wind. His putter is a bit hot and cold at the moment, but he's very good at flighting the ball down low. I should think the usual suspects like Justin Thomas and Rory will be up there, depending how windy it is. But it does all depend on the wind. But you might get a surprise winner as well, because St Andrews has thrown up some surprises in the past. John Daly won one there, didn't he, back in '95, as did Louis Oosthuizen at the time, was a bit of a surprise. And Zach Johnson won the last time he was there in 2015. You wouldn't think that he would be an Open champion at St Andrews, but he did, so you never know. But obviously the likes of Tiger and Faldo and Nicklaus have all won there as well. Talking about Tiger, I've got my suspicions about Tiger. I've got a funny, sneaky feeling that this might be his swan song. I've watched him at that JP McManus Invitational Pro-Am at Adair Manor, which looked fantastic, by the way, stunning place. I think we've got the Ryder Cup there in 2027. It was a big charity event, Pro-Am, Sky TV were there following it, because Tiger was there basically, but all the big stars were there, just having a good fun couple of days with some celebrities. And Tiger did look a sorry old soul. He was blaming it on jet lag, and he had to have a golf cart to get round the golf course. He looked no better than he did when he played at Augusta back in April, and that's 3 months further down the line. And actually he looks worse than he did back in April. So I wonder if he's over here to say goodbye. What a place to go out, what a place to bow out, St Andrews, the 150th Open Championship. He just didn't look well practiced, he didn't look like he could move, he hit the ball okay off the tee sort of thing, but everything else looked a real struggle, and it didn't look like he had got any better since Augusta or the USPGA Championship a couple of months ago. So yeah, I got a horrible funny feeling, and it will be a horrible funny feeling, that Tiger might just bow out at the biggest golf tournament in the world, 150th Open. I hope not, I hope I'm wrong, but just the way he looked so out of practice, he looked so uncomfortable in between shots more than anything else. I just can't see him going on. And it has been 18 months since he had that car crash, so it's been a bit of time, hasn't it? But let's hope he can't. But it would be a great place for Tiger to bow out, so it wouldn't surprise me if you heard some news of that over the Open at St Andrews, but I hope I am wrong. In Captain Pro news, well, basically I haven't got any. We didn't play last week because of Keith's eye injury. Again, we're not playing this week because of Keith's eye injury, so it's a lot more sore than he thought it would be. So unfortunately, no 2 matches in this next couple of weeks. I'm not playing golf. I'm not playing a Captain Pro match next Thursday because I'm actually, although it's the start of the Open Championship, so I'm going to miss it on TV. I'm going to a Royal Chroma junior section golf reunion, which will be nice. Lots of friends that I haven't seen for a long time. We're having all a reunion over at Sheringham, actually, not a Royal Chroma. We couldn't get into Chroma, various reasons. But yeah, so we've got we've got a few of us meeting up. Some of them I haven't seen since I was 18 years old. One flying over from Australia, not specifically for the Royal Chroma reunion. He's actually off up to the Open at St Andrews to watch it, and one guy from the States is coming in as well for the same reason. So it's going to be great to meet up with all those. So I'm doing that next Thursday over at the Open. Over at Sheringham. So no real Captain Pro news though. I haven't got much to tell you about my little data things that I collected last week because I haven't really used them yet, which is a bit disappointing, bit of a shame, but hopefully I'll be out there again. Right, this week's tip of the week is my usual timely reminder when the rough is growing up and it's getting quite thick out there, is you do not have to hit driver on every hole. You do not need to reach those par 4s in 2. A lot of you don't anyway, depending on your handicap. So make sure you keep the ball in play. If you need to hit a 7-iron to hit the fairway, hit a 7-iron. I'm not good enough, let's say hole 16, professional golfer, actually quite renowned for hitting the ball reasonably straight, believe it or not. I am not good enough to hit driver off the 16th tee. I don't hit it straight enough. So I don't even hit 3-wood off there. 9 times out of 10 I'll hit my 2-iron or 4-iron. Oh, that's okay, Duncan, you can get to the green in with a 2-iron and a 4-iron. Yes, I can do, but I need to, because I'm a scratch golfer. That's stroke index 3. So everybody, bar 2% of the whole club, need to get on that green in 3, okay? So, yeah, just think about your strategy. Keep it in play. Don't hit driver down 16. If I'm not good enough to hit driver down 16, I don't know what makes you think that you are, okay? Just that's the example, okay? Any hole. Just think about your strategy. Keep it in play because you can't afford to have penalty shots because that's where your scores go up. I really saw that at the weekend, that so many people are used to playing Stapleford and having a blob, that actually when we get in a medal, they do the same strategy and they start taking big numbers, 10s, 11, 12s and 13s we had at the weekends on some holes, yeah, okay? So yes, think about your strategy. It doesn't always have to be driver off the tee. Again, when I'm playing out there, if I was playing a medal, I'd probably use my driver only 3 times. The rest would be 6-irons, 4-irons, 2-irons, 3-woods, just putting him in position to give myself a shot to the green, yeah? So think about your strategy. It doesn't always have to be driver because that rough is now getting so long that it's quite easy to lose a golf ball in. And play to your strengths as well. This is another one from, at the weekend, Danny Weston, Danny Perrin. Danny Perrin hits it absolutely miles. Danny Weston doesn't hit it as far. Danny Weston, on the 17th, laid up to his favourite yardage of about 100 yards, wedged in and made birdie that way. Danny Perrin, obviously a big hitter, could go for the green, hit his driver, knocked it on the green, and 2-putted for birdie that way. So there's different ways to play the game as well. Keeping it nice, if you're not a big hitter, don't try and hit it a long way. Play your own game as Danny Weston did on that 17th hole at the weekend. He knew his strengths, he played to his strengths, and he got the rewards, okay? So think about that as well. Don't hit driver off the tee all the time. It's not worth it, trust me. Right, thanks very much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care, bye-bye.